Hey, it's cooking on your day off, not quarantine cooking because it's not quarantine no more. So, it's my day off. I decided to cook because my cousin's coming. Well, first off, I've already made and grilled some corn and basically just buttered them and then put some sweet basil flakes and the chili. So some chili powder. So that's what it looks like for the first dish. And then in the, let's go out here into our porch. And so we're grilling some eggplants just because we are making eggplant lasagna. And then, sorry, it's got too crazy. Over here, I'm kind of cooking up, sorry. So we're gonna make eggplant lasagna, but a different twist to it. So in this pot, I have kind of started frying up some garlic, onions, and then I sweated it out a little bit before I put in, yes, ground venison. We're gonna try something different. So we have ground venison in here, and then I have the creamy mushrooms, the little small button ones that are already cut half size. And then I've got arugula, my favorite leaf, and some celery that are cut up, and then some carrots. And then in here I'm boiling the water for the lasagna. Yes, we're using pasta barilla because easy peasy, lemon breezy, and it's what you got in the pantry to get rid of all the quarantine shopping that you've done in the past 3 months. So this is what's going, and I'm going to add some tomatoes and tomato sauce, more like puree, and then one particular pre-bottled spaghetti sauce that you guys like. You can add it in there to flavor it in some more. And then I love vegetables, so I just toss in and cut up some sweet mini peppers as well. That's all gonna go in there. So vegetables are my thing. I love it. The more the merrier for me. And then we're also grilling up some steaks to go with that. And then I bought this at Costco. It's the buttery steakhouse, I guess, seasoning. So I'm gonna try it out and see how this works. Usually I make my own and season it out. I don't have time. We gotta pick him up at 4 o'clock today. And so I just want to try to get this all done before we pick him up. So that way by the time he comes here, we're ready to eat and all is merry. All right, I'll keep you updated on the next step. Look how colorful that is right now, and that's without the sauce. So I added some cherry tomatoes cut in halves. Also, I seasoned this with some kosher salt, pepper, and then pepper flakes because I like my stuff a little spicy. And then this Italian seasoning that I have that's blended with mix of herbs. So because my herb garden is still growing, so therefore I can't cut anything fresh. So that's so gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. It's edible. Okay, so I added a can of the San Marzano tomato basil leaf, and so it's got like whole kind of tomatoes in there, and then of course it's got the tomato puree mixed in it, and then also a jar of, you know, choose one of your favorite tasty spaghetti sauce to mix in there so you don't have to season it too much, and then just mix and then taste, and then we're gonna wait and check on the eggplants, and my water is still boiling for my lasagna, and then we need to go to the store and get some ricotta, and then we can put this puppy together and layer it out and put in the oven. All right, so we're putting this together. I pre-started everything up. So the first layer was obviously the lasagnas, and don't overcook them. Al dente is perfect because you're going to put them in the oven. They're going to cook even more, and with the sauce in there, it'll help moisten it up. So we layered it with the lasagna pasta, and then we put the cheeses. I didn't use any ricotta because I didn't have any. I don't want to run to the store. So I used all the different cheeses that I have left into our fridge that we use for parties. And don't worry, they're the good cheeses. The ones in the big cube cuts, not the little teeny ones that you get at Costco or anything. So, and then of course we layered it with our sauce. And then the cheeses. And then the eggplant. And then the pasta, and then so on and so forth. So I did put a liner on the bottom just because this is a new pan, and I sprayed it with some pan oil just so that nothing sticks. So far that's how it's looking like. We'll show you where the finished product's at the end. Okay, it's ready to go in the oven. So that's what it looks like. And if you're wondering what that stuff is on the top, that is the Cupid. It's that Japanese mayo. I put it up there so that way it'll keep moisten on the top layer of that lasagna, but it also will flavor this lovely dish up. See how thick it is? It filled up the whole pan. So I'm heating up the oven to 350 and then bake it down to 45 minutes. Okay guys, here is the finished product. Venison eggplant lasagna.